This is the 1986 Ford Mustang SVO, cast in 1/18 scale by Welly. Your exterior color choices include red, white, or black. The SVO, which stood for Special Vehicle Operations, packed a 200-horse, intercooled turbocharged version of the 2.3-liter inline four-cylinder engine, which was mated to the 5-speed Borg-Warner manual transmission, backed by a 373 rear-end ratio. Ford produced just under 3,400 SVOs in 1986, and they came with a price tag around $15,646. 0 to 60 times have been reported at 7.5 seconds and a quarter mile time of 15.2. Top speed was estimated at 134 miles per hour. Let's zoom in and have a look at some of the details. Starting with the rims and tires, Welly has done a decent job of replicating the 5-lug 16-inch cast alloy wheels. Original tires would have been 225 50/16 Goodyear Gator backs, and these wheels were unique solely to the SVO. Here is your chrome SVO fender badging. I think they've done a nice job replicating the door handle and key lock. Here is the SVO ground effects. And these quarter window louvers were also unique to the SVO. And there's your fuel filler door and wraparound tail lights. And here's the back of the Mustang. You can see they've included the SVO badging on the lip of the hatch. The red and the amber on the tail lights is painted in. I think it would have looked a lot better if they were able to use clear red and amber lenses, but I guess that's what we get. There's your new 486 integrated third brake light. And I think that silver dot is supposed to be the key lock, but it's a little off center. And they also give you a Ford emblem on the right side of the hatch lip. I think all the contours of the bumper all look really good. And they give you the dual exhaust there. Not too easy to see, it's kind of tucked underneath the car. Here's another angle of the hatch showing the rear defrost lines in the hatch glass and the unique black urethane biplane spoiler that was added to the SVO so it wouldn't be confused with a GT. In 86 you could also get a single spoiler wing as a special option. Well, let's have a look inside the hatch. As you can see, not a whole lot of detail going on in there. The interior is mostly made out of that light gray hard plastic material. New for 1986 were the flush-mounted headlamps, and Welly has done a nice job recreating the look and feel of the texture of the glass. And here's a shot of the lower air dam and the integrated fog lights. And now it's time to have a look under the hood. The hood doesn't really open up quite as far as I would like, but I think we'll be able to see everything that we want to. It's a pretty detailed engine compartment. You're looking at the air cleaner box. And there's your intercooler and intake manifold. One of my favorite details under the hood is this valve cover. It says Ford Fuel Injection Turbo. That's not a stick-on decal, that was actually painted on the piece, so I thought that was really cool. Well, let's have a look at some of the interior details. You can see they've managed to two-tone the door skin, and they gave us a couple of chrome accents with the door handle and window switches. They've painted the heater vents black. And there's your manual shifter, emergency brake pull, and they've given us a rockin' 1986 cassette player stereo. And a little bit of detail of the dash from the passenger side. We'll get another look at that when we zip around to the driver's side. And shooting above the door, here is the passenger side seat. It's all hard plastic construction. It is nice that they were able to two-tone the seats for us, and they colored in the red seat belt catch release. And cruising around to the driver's side, we can have a little better look at the dash. And of course you got your 3 foot pedals. They've got SVO embossed on the steering wheel, so that's a added bonus. And here's a little detail of the center console and the driver's seat. Looks like we're getting a little seat separation there. So here is the bottom of the SVO. They give us a fair amount of detail. The wheels do turn and they are connected to the steering wheel. And as an extra bonus, it does have working suspension. The back wheels also spin and are spring-loaded. So this has been a review of the Welly 1/18 scale 1986 Ford Mustang SVO. If you are a Mustang fan or collector of 1/18 scale die-cast cars, you might want to consider putting this turbocharged black beauty in your stable.